The Facebook logo makes sense now. Because the giant F on an app called Facebook didn't make sense before. Thank God we have discovered this. I was so confused, but now I'm enlightened. I have a very annoying neighbor. Can someone teach me trumpet? That's the best part. You don't need to learn to play trumpet to annoy them. Just try your best and have fun. Oh wow, you are so right. Thank you. A biblical themed restaurant called the Garden of Eden. One of the menu items is just the forbidden fruit, and when I try to order it, they kick me out. All your files are exactly where you left them. I mean, I'm not calling you a liar, Windows, but that sounds like something someone who'd f***ed about with my files would say. Kids are just like PPPT until one day they're like, oh I can think, and then it's all downhill from there. The greatest mistake anyone ever made was letting me develop sentience. My boss, who is a grown woman with children my age, just whispered, oh, this is going to be so fucking efficient, before spraying Febreze directly into the ceiling fan and proceeding to cough her guts out when it blew back in her face. Me. Why I do toilet paper the wrong way. That's valid. Okay, I'll accept that. But you're on thin ice. Someone. Wow, you're so easy to talk to. I feel like our personalities fit so well together. Me. Thanks, I made this one special just for you. I'll never be able to reconcile Shel Silverstein's art and stories with his appearance. He looked like he would gladly murder you with a shard of broken glass and then throw your body directly into a shark. You have odd notions about masculine faces. Real gentle look and sneer. Really gentle looking when not say, in the grainy Stover ink newspaper photo you could find. Buddy, it's literally the photo he put on the back of the giving tree. There was this book dad used to read to me every night, called The Giving Tree. It was a really good book, but the back of it had a picture of the author, this guy named Shel Silverstein. But Shel Silverstein looks more like a burglar or a pirate than a guy who should be writing books for kids. Dad must have known. That picture kind of freaked me out, because one night, after I got out of bed, Dad said, if you get out of bed again tonight, you'll probably run into Shel Silverstein in the hallway. I was playing Scrabble, and I had a B, U, R, G, E, and R, and I thought, aha, burger, one who burgs, but my mom will never accept that as a word, but then I remembered burger is actually a word. One time I played the word am, and I thought, they can totally let that slide, because of AM radio and AM time. Then I remembered, Scrabble does things to your mind, that you can never come back from. This man next to me is on the phone, and he went, are you f'king kidding me right now? Are you serious? Then he got up, and stood next to a cactus, and went, I'm by my favorite cactus right now, and you're disrespecting me like this? Some people who grew up with siblings didn't really grow up with siblings. Like, if you and your brother are 10 years apart, you just don't get it. If you had siblings within 3 years of your age, you had the genuine experience of primitive undeveloped human brains pummeling the shit out of each other because none of us have developed frontal cortices, and the laws of man don't apply in the confines of this house. Age gap less than 5 years equals assigned nemesis at birth. Age gap more than 5 years equals maximum doubt parenting skill by college. I just heard my mum say, you are very naughty, and then a meow, and then another softer, okay, but next time there will be consequences, and then another meow, and then a you're right, probably not. What happens to all your teen angst when you're 20? Like where does it go? They diagnose it as anxiety. Don't ever be sad on a Saturday. Wait till Monday. You f'king cry on the clock. Don't let capitalism win. Boss makes $1, I make a dime, that's why I cry on company time. I wonder if my ancestors are smelling up at me sometimes. You. Making a little thing with clay. The ghosts of Australopithecus. Yes 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 yes. Mesopotamian souls. Going up a shit and cheering in the nether world. Clay. 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 There were no survivors. Vaccinate your kids, folks. I'm not about to get sick and die because you think juniper leaf with organic honey will protect you from polio. Is it bad I assumed juniper leaf was the name of the kid? It's kind of tricky when you're a overthinker and you are aware of it. At this point, I'm so unsure about the conclusions I come up with. I mean, is it true? Or did I make it up? Because I have been overthinking too much? Am I right? Or has my overthinking fooled me? I just realized I hit the next level. I'm overthinking about overthinking. A guest attends premiere of Disney Pictures and Lucasfilm Star Wars The Last Jedi arrivals at the Shrine Auditorium on December 9th, 2017 in Los Angeles, California. A guest. Markedly a get wrecked. Fkin. If you wake up while McDonald's is still serving breakfast, then you're doing good. Doesn't McDonald's have all day breakfast now? If you wake up at all, then you're doing good. Story time. Back when I was around 5 years old, I ended up jumping out of a moving car on the highway, a road my dad still points out to us every time we pass it. This had many factors to it, such as my family did not believe in seat belts or child safety locks. I was obsessed with cheetahs at the time and thought that if I jumped out and landed on my feet, I could run alongside the car like some sort of superhuman tiny cat human mutant. It did not work out like this. The most unbelievable part of this story was that I jumped out and then rolled across the rest of the highway and under a truck. Luckily, I was really tiny and went right underneath the body and between the wheels. God really does protect fools and babies apparently, which I was both. A mom in a red minivan was the first to stop and come out to get me and was like, "Is this someone's kid? Why is this someone's child? I still remember you, mom in a red minivan. You were a real one." I was surprisingly fine outside of a few scrapes and a bad headache. Despite the headache though, my family did not take me to the hospital. They took me to get Taco Bell instead. Reblog if you're an idiot. Reblog if you're just a fucking fool. One time I was playing The Sims. My kid had a soccer game, and while the teams were huddled up, I changed to buy mode and put washing machines around the opposing team, enclosing them within their detergent-scented prison. Thanks to my ingenious strategy, my child's team was able to take the ball from the opposite goalie and score repeatedly. By the time the clock ran out, we were up 46-0, and the opposing team was sobbing in puddles of their own piss. I'm the best soccer mom. Parenting. Being up at 4 to 5 am is like loading in a level, but the textures haven't loaded all the way through yet. It's 5 am, that part of the morning, before the earth even exists. You walk out of your apartment, part of the road isn't even there. There's a guy with a laptop going, "We need a road." Stat. I like this text post a lot, because it's a comparison between two extremely different styles of humor, despite it, effectively, being the same joke. Caterpillar of the Saturniidae moth. Extremely don't eat me. Hi brain, you obstinate fucker. I drank the clear splashy stuff. I ate the green things. I went under that bright fucker up there. I did the thing with the moving and sweating and whatnot. Now make the happy chemical, you limp of F. Having an affair? We cater. You know what this adultery needs? Sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. I'm putting this website. Gentle reminder not to eat too much candy before bed. No, this was a gentle reminder, yet your words of defiance brings me ungodly amounts of rage. Word. I want nothing more than to uppercut you directly to heaven's front door.